I was younger, my parents got divorced, and when you lose your foundation, being an only child, she only had me to kind of rely on. So I was put in become kind of the man of the house at a really young age. I had to see them fight both physically and verbally and emotionally, and play the game between the two, 2 Christmases on one side and then on the other side like that. That really affected me, and as years prolonged, I really spiraled into a hard depression. I got, like I said, I became very suicidal. When you're young, you're at an age at that point where you're really trying to figure out who you are. I had moments where I was like, well, maybe I'm gay, maybe I'm bisexual, maybe there's something wrong with me, maybe there's just something going on subconsciously that I can't understand right now. Coming out of Catholic school, I was resentful to the church that I was involved in. I was resentful to the community, and I just kind of felt like everything I'd been told up to before I was in middle school going into high school was a lie. And as that grew, so did my hatefulness, and then I just became really bitter. I shut people out. I hid from people. I tried to just I had a whole group of friends, and I just stopped talking to them. Literally 1 year, just cut them out, because I just didn't want to seem weak. I didn't want to have those people. I stopped playing sports. I stopped doing that. I stopped caring. I just literally just became isolated, taking antidepressants, in which I was just numbed out every day. That's what I had to do, because otherwise I was cutting. I was literally trying to just stick things in my throat. I was just doing some gnarly stuff. I was at the point where I felt like I was at the bottom of a well, and there was a light there, and I was so down. I kept reaching for it. I kept trying to grab it, I felt like nobody was there to hold a ladder, to help me with a rope. No one was doing it. And I eventually gave up, and I walked away, because I was like, I'm stuck here, I don't care. And when I finally came back to that light and felt like someone was there waiting with a rope, I didn't even want to pull myself up until someone literally forced me to grab it. And it was a huge moment for me. And I feel like there are a lot of kids that just like the fact at some points that they are down there, because I kind of did after a while too. I kind of just embraced it, and so I just was like, this is who I am, this is who I'll always be. I'll either kill myself or I'll just hate everyone. So I could kill myself tomorrow and the world's still gonna spin. CNN's still gonna put something on the news. People are gonna wake up tomorrow and it's not gonna matter. The only thing that does matter is that I recognize that I matter, and that my life matters, and that I have a difference I can make. I still have guilt when I was with my mom, and I still can have that with her, where it's so easy for me to just go back into that, and it's not intentional anymore. It's like a habitual kind of mannerism, and I hate that. Like I said, they're human. They're gonna make mistakes the same way you are, and I realized that. And I think it was a coming of age thing. I think finding my passion was the biggest thing again, because I didn't have anything, and that when I started playing music, when I started going to shows, not only did I have my church family, but then I had a music scene, and then I had something to pour my heart into, and love artists, and mosh, and get the aggression out, and do these things, because I was a little punk-ass kid. I appreciate every day that I'm here. There are people on their deathbeds praying for just another day with their kids for a day. So it's so for me, I try to appreciate every day I'm here. I have such a privileged life where things have played out, and I've lost ones who have tried to be here where I'm at, and just gone down dark paths. And to be here is a gift. It's a blessing, and I don't use that word very often, but it really is. Instead of just dwelling on stupid things that are irrelevant, I try to appreciate every day. I try to appreciate every day that the sun comes out. I still deal with a lot of subconscious stuff of just being depressed occasionally and things like that, but I know when I'm flirting with that well. I know when I'm playing with fire. I try to identify that. I try to identify the things that are going to cause me to become that person again, and to just really stay focused on the objectives, because when you have time and you just dwell in that negativity, you are not going to do anything. You're going to sit there. You're not going to have anything that's going to help bring you out. You need things in your life to create passion, to create drive, and if that's in faith, then great, and God will help you with that. If you don't believe in God and you believe in yourself and you stay motivated, there are things that you can do to continue that. Above everything for me is my thing is to constantly stay focused, to constantly recognize the trigger factors, consistently prep myself for that every day, and just appreciate where we're at.